12:07. I'm in Sydney, as you know from last night's daily vlog, and I've just come down to where I shot my 1,000 subscriber special. And I gotta say, that was a stupid idea. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever done. It took 3 days, and I spoke to 1,000 different people right here in the beautiful Opera House of Sydney. What's happening tonight? This is a lot of people here right now. I should have done my 1,000 subscriber special right now, actually. This is Vivid Live, and there are people everywhere. It's a display, it's a festival of light in Sydney, a display of light, and they mark up the Opera House and they mark up the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the city behind me. It's really quite a beautiful time to be in Sydney, Australia, and I'm pretty stoked that I'm back here now after being in Fiji for just over 2 weeks. It's really nice to come back to a city which has such vibrancy and such good vibes here, and I think that Vivid Live, even though other parts of the year the city tells you to switch off your lights with Earth Hour, Vivid Live is kind of a pretty cool thing. Like, there's people everywhere. It's so rad. I really enjoy this about this city, and I'm going to show you guys a little snippet of it in my 4-minute daily vlog. So how about we show you the Sydney Harbour Bridge? Can you see that? I hope you can see that behind me. I'm now walking backwards into people, and I've also got to scratch my nose. Just 1 second. That's the point of this daily vlog. It happens as it happens, and my nose was super itchy right then. So this is the Opera House behind me here. Beautiful part of Sydney. Very unusual structure, landforms and shapes. Supposed to resemble some kind of sails. Yeah, I don't know what the sails are, but it's just one of those things that the world recognizes, I recognize, and it's beautiful. On that side of me, the Sydney CBD. CBD stands for Central Business District, and that actually is a term that only Australia uses. Many other countries don't use CBD. They use downtown, uptown, midtown. We don't really have that in Australia. We just have the CBD, the Central Business District, and this harbour area, and it works for us. We don't really have a grid system. Like, I remember Vancouver has like First Avenue, Second Avenue, and they have this full grid that extends all the way out, and New York City has this as well, and I think Sydney has its own little characteristics of a jumbled up mishmash of streets that just kind of intertwine and mingle. There's one-way streets, there's dead-end streets, there's all kinds of zebra crossings and pedestrian-only malls, and it's a bit of a mismatch, I gotta say, but it's what makes my city pretty funky and pretty cool, and that's pretty stoked to be back here, to be honest. Vivid Live 2017, it's a beautiful time to be here and beautiful time to be in Sydney. I'm pretty happy to be here. Yeah, that whole area over there, the Botanic Gardens, it's kind of closed off, which is different. Last year they didn't close the area off, they actually left it open. So,
excuse me, are you been on Kibosh from Giz a Minute? Sure. Wait a second.
This is Jordan Pike. This is Jordan Pike.
Dude.
How are you, man? What the hell? What are you doing in
the channel for like a year, man?
How you going?
How are you, man?
That's so random, dude.
I'm in Sydney for a while.
I watched Jordan.
Dude, I was walking by and I saw this guy with a big camera rig and a flashlight in his face. And I'm like, wait a second. I
watched this guy's channel on YouTube. Get out of here. What are you doing in my country, man?
I'm in Australia for a while, man. And I'm coming to see the beauty of Sydney. I'm catching the last night of Vivid Live.
That is so rad, dude.
The last night.
Can I take you around and show you some stuff?
I would love that, man.
That is so cool. Welcome here, man.
Gives a minute. Oh my